example of value driver analysis. Value driver analysis is where we convert the value into different manageable improvement projects. Let's say, for example, in this case, one company has the intention to improve the customer satisfaction. So this is a broad statement, but how do we convert this into manageable improvement projects? So in order to improve the customer satisfaction, the one theme is to reduce the warranty claims. Another is to reduce the customer complaints. Within the warranty claim, there can be two possibilities. One is increase the field reliability by 25%. Another could be reduce product damage during the shipment from 28% to 3%. When we talk about reducing the customer complaints, the project could be improve the product quality online by 35%. Another could be increase on-time delivery from 98% to 77%. We can identify many more projects, not just these four, and convert this broad statement into a value driver. Once we identify the projects, there can be a long list of Six Sigma projects, but we cannot take each and every project in Six Sigma. So we need to prioritize which project we will work first and which are the projects that we will take later on. In order to prioritize the projects, we have to rate the projects, we have to evaluate the projects. So we have to create some rating criteria. These are the broad rating criteria given here as an example. In your organization, you can create some other criteria as per your organization's requirement. In this case, we are saying that, for example, what is the impact on the business? If the impact on the business is low, you give 1 score. If the impact on the business is very high, then you take 10 score. Let us take an example of the online shopping company that we discussed earlier. Impact on the business will be very high in that case. So the score could be somewhere near to 8 to 10. What is the impact on the customer? So if the impact on the customer is low, we give 1, minimum 1, and we can give as high as 10 if the impact on the customer is high. Again, in the online shopping company, if the percentage of the goods received are reduced, the customer will be very happy. So customer satisfaction will be very high. So in that case, we can say the impact on customer is very high. So accordingly, we can give the rating. What is the investment required? We have to just identify and think on what could be the investment required for this. If the investment required is more, then we give low rating. If the investment required is low, then we give high rating. So which means that with the low investment, I can immediately bring success to the organization. What is the time required to solve this problem? Let's say you are working on a problem and you feel that it may take more than 6 months to solve this problem. So in that case, we can give only low rating, around 1. If the time required to solve the problem is estimated as minimum, then we give high rating. Team support. Which are the cross-functional team members required? Are they available to work on the projects? Are they willing to work on the projects? These are also very important criteria to select the projects. So in this case, if we find that they are less supportive or they cannot devote the time that is required because they are engaged in some other activities, then we can give low rating. And if they are more supportive, they are available, then we can give high rating. Another important criteria to think is data availability. As we know that in Six Sigma, in all the 5 phases, that is define, measure, analyze, improve and control, we use data and information. You have data available in your organization for this project, or the data needs to be collected. If the data is not available and needs to be collected, then most probably the time taken to solve the problem will be more. So in that case, we give low rating to the project. Let us say if we already have the data available with us and we can quickly start the project, so in that case we can give high rating. what are the probable benefits of this particular project? So the benefits are going to be very minimal in terms of financial savings, then we can give low rating. But if the benefit is going to be huge and significant compared to the investment that we are going to make, then we give high rating. Let us understand project prioritization process through an example. Here you can see a matrix has been created where the columns are something like this. Here is the serial number, project title, department or function. These are all the criteria that we discussed earlier. So here it is impact on the business, customer impact, investment required, time to complete, team support, data availability, benefit to the organization, and overall score. In the raw, we write down the projects and rate each of these projects again different criteria that we have set. So here the first project that we are discussing is about reducing the invoice error. Let's say there is an organization where they process the invoices, and after processing the invoices there are some errors which are observed. So this project was identified in a finance department, and the scores given are something like this. So you can see here this is 8, 10, 6, 7, 7, 9 and 8, and the overall score is around 7.8. In the same company, another project was identified in the logistic department, which was to reduce the turnaround time in the logistics. Let's say in this company there is a truck which comes to pick up the finished goods, and the turnaround time that the truck takes was very high, and the organization is losing a lot of money because of that, and they wanted to reduce the turnaround time. This project was identified in a logistic department, and the Six Sigma team has given different scores for different criteria. For example, impact on the business was given score of 8 out of 10, customer impact was given 9 out of 10, investment required 6 out of 10, time to complete 8 out of 10, team support 7 out of 10, data availability 7 out of 10, benefit to the organization 9 out of 10. So the average score is 7.7. So like this we can list down many other projects and rate each of these projects against the different criteria. And we take the projects where the score is high as a first phase project, we give them priority, and all the projects where the score is low, we take this as a second phase or third phase project and we take them later on. This is how we prioritize Six Sigma projects.